With the rise of body positivity. Lord Jesus, come on, Michelle, honestly. You don't have to say hi every single time we do videos. And you. My eyes are up here. With the rise of body positivity and accepting your body and the rise of women empowerment and making womanly choices to do what you want with your body, you would think that people would stop lying about certain procedures. Influencers. Many have the personalities of celebrities. Most of them, well, they just aren't. And that's why people tend to trust them more. But can they be trusted? Absolutely not. They all lie. Nothing's real. Okay, I'm not real. I'm a figment of your imagination. Yeah, but YouTubers, influencers used to just be people with cameras. They would do everyday mundane things, and for some reason people loved it. But in recent years, many are basically celebrities. They can make as much as top celebrities just by dancing around with some lip gloss. And many of these YouTubers are similar to celebrities that they want to sell you that facade that they have a perfect life, a perfect face, and a perfect body naturally. 'Cause I woke up like this. I woke up like this. I'm flawless. Ladies, I told ya I woke up like this. Just like this. I came out of my mom's womb wearing a bra. Red lips and hoop earring and a freaking herniated disc. Are you guys tired of hearing about it? Well, guess what? You're not dealing with it. A beauty YouTuber has been exposed for lying about her natural body that her followers absolutely loved. But this wasn't your normal, I've never had lip fillers before. It was a constructed and planned out, detailed scheme that went on for years.
Good morning, everyone. God has let me live another day, and I'm gonna make it everyone's problem.
Hi, and welcome to Closet Commentary. This is where I slap on a bra, put on some makeup, and I tell you what drama I find on the internet in a low edited video because my hands be hurting from my very edited longer videos. So if that is something you're interested in, click the subscribe button. My goal is to get to 850,000 subscribers, and I can't do this without you. You, your finger, and that beautiful, cute butt cheek. Just one butt cheek is all I need. The left one is the one that I like the most on you, is what I need to get to my goal. So please hit that button. We're all waiting. Okay, thank you. Let me ask you a question. Do you think people should disclose whether they have had plastic surgery or not? It's anyone's business. Some people think that celebrities and especially influencers need to disclose to their audience if they had any type of surgery, and today's influencer in question is Daisy Marquez.
You know, I didn't ask to be born short. Can everybody cooperate with me, please?
Her YouTube, according to her, consists of all things beauty and fashion and things that she puts in her mouth.
This one's for the flowers. Say,
What is this? It's so big.
But for the most part, she does makeup on her YouTube. On TikTok, gets a little crazy, okay? She's got about 500,000 followers, and she got a lot of those from her awesome dance move. She also dances with Jake Paul. Many people like him a lot. Sorry, I can't get into these little TikTok dances. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing on TikTok? I'm just a little ecstatic and happy that my algorithm has shifted from that to like chickens and sneakers.
Mama said they'd take me anywhere. She said they was my magic shoe.
That's what she's all about, being beautiful, you know, makeup tutorials, and flapping that ass.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my
Hey, pretend that I have dollar bills, okay? Pretend this is my low edited video. I don't feel like editing dollar bills or getting my dollar bill props. So in 2018, Daisy would go on like a huge break from social media, and according to her, people were constantly asking, where the hell is she? Daisy, where are you? Daisy, I need your daily content. I need to guess what's in your mouth. I didn't get my daily butt flapping.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass.
So according to Daisy, people were absolutely losing it without getting their daily Daisy content. Well, people were demanding answers, telling Daisy, you need to tell us where you've been, you are ours, you are our product. And so, surprise, she uploads a video telling them exactly where she was.
Welcome back to my channel. So obviously from the title of the video, you're probably like a little bit confused, like what does she have to tell us? But I am just here to tell you guys what has been going on in my life for the past 2 weeks. A lot of you guys noticed that I was being a little bit MIA on social media. I was still uploading and stuff, but I just wasn't being active. I wasn't like tweeting like I always do or Snapchatting and all that stuff. So I just want to let you guys know what has been going on.
She goes into this very long-winded explanation and extremely detailed and particular about how she went to a regular doctor's appointment.
In the beginning of the year, obviously it's still the beginning of the year, but in the beginning of January, I went for my physical checkup and they took out some blood work and they were like, oh, are you anemic? And I was like, yes. I was like, I'm anemic. I was like, I've already been knowing this. I was like, because of my iron level is low. And they were like, oh no, you're not anemic because of your iron level. They were like, your hemoglobin level is low.
Like, it was a very extremely detailed explanation. She was giving information we didn't even ask for, you know, making sure the watchers felt like they were there with her. Like, she took us on a ride of her life because this is what really happened. She recalled everything. She was saying her mom was extremely scared. Mom flew in to help her because this thing that happened was so bad. And when her mom arrived, people were like, why aren't you Snapchatting your mom? You always Snapchat your mom. And she said, you know, my mom couldn't even show up on my Snapchat. We were just this scared that we couldn't even snap together like we normally do.
So right after my appointment, I told my mom what happened, and then she flew down here, which a lot of you guys were like, why is Daisy's mom there? Why isn't she showing her off on Snap how I usually do? And my mom was really concerned, so obviously her as a parent, she just came down here to be there for support.
Ugh, the life of an influencer is just so hard. So then she finally tells us, you know, what she was diagnosed with, and it was sickle cell disease.
So then whenever we went back for the checkup appointment, that's where they explained everything to me. So pretty much what sickle cell anemia is.
No! Daisy! Oh, she's not done yet. Okay, what's that? She has a long, detailed description of what sickle cell disease. She's gonna explain exactly what she said, exactly what she has, what the doctor told her that she has. It's been, okay, yeah. She's, okay, look, go ahead, Daisy. Tell us exactly what you got.
So then whenever we went back for the checkup appointment, that's where they explained everything to me. So pretty much what sickle cell anemia is, everybody has red blood cells and they are circles. However, if you have sickle cell anemia, your red blood cells are like little crescent moons. So that makes it really easy for them to pile up and clog up. And red blood cells contain protein, which is hemoglobin. And when the hemoglobin doesn't get to a specific area of your body, then obviously it affects it. So with my red blood cells being little crescents and then them clogging up that specific area, it prevents from the oxygen to go through my body. So that's where that came from, because they were like, your hemoglobin levels are really low, you're not getting enough oxygen throughout your body. And it explained a lot. The doctor explained to me.
No, he didn't. Stop that, okay? She lied about the whole thing. Daisy constructed this whole plan so that she wouldn't get made fun of, dragged, or canceled. So she wrote out a script, opened Google, looked up diseases, settled on sickle cell. It sounds cool, let's just go with it. Researched it heavily, wrote out a whole script, put on some makeup and set up her camera and said, I have a disease, please feel bad for me. And her whole community did for years. But it was all a lie. She belongs on the cover of one of my favorite 90s movies, but Jim Carrey was so hot in that. I don't want her on the cover, but she belongs in there because she's a liar. Now, Daisy was sick, in better words, maybe recovering. Her mom did fly in and her family was helping her and she was bedbound, but not because she got diagnosed with sickle cell disease. It was because she got butt surgery. That's right, a good old BBL. Calm down. That's right. If you don't want people to know you got a BBL, you tell them you got sickle cell. Don't do it, Michelle. Don't do it. 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 I gotta do it. Sorry. If you don't want them to know you got a BBL, you tell them you got the sickle cell. That's what she did. And you know who exposed her? Herself on her own podcast. But first, years ago, an ex-friend would expose her, and people, but from what I got from videos that I saw, what people were saying in comments and whatnot, below this comment that has been shared because Daisy just exposed herself and they're trying to say that her ex-best friend said this years ago and y'all said, "You're jealous, you just hate that she's so beautiful." So I literally used to have a friend who used to lie 24/7 and even lied about having sickle cell anemia. And that was her reason she was MIA for a while, but really she got a BBL. If you don't know what sickle cell anemia is, people literally have died from it. There's no way to justify that. If you're in your feelings about me speaking on something that I thought was sick, then you're just as sick. Dude, I had a friend in high school that told me that she used to hang out with Beyonce. And I think about this every single day. She did it until we graduated and we lost contact. And I'm just still she would text me and be like, "Oh, can't hang out, I'm hanging out with Beyonce." And I'd be like, "Take a picture." And she would take the oddest pic. I'm still thinking about this till this day. Now I'm really thinking about it because I'm talking about this whole thing that Daisy apparently lies about everything. And I'm like, why did she, we follow each other on Facebook or Instagram, and I just want to message her and be like, "Did you know Beyonce or not? Can you tell me the truth now?" Because that was weird. Anyway, speed it up. 6 years later now, and about a week ago, we would get verification straight from the horse's mouth. This woman decided to start a podcast. Instead of someone handing her a microphone, she got one herself and exposed herself.
I got a BBL.
Wait, is this your first time admitting it?
Yes, it's my first time addressing it. I never denied it. I just never addressed it.
So you never said you did it and you never said you did?
Yeah.
See, I could understand, because nobody asked this. No one asked her. It's none of our business. She doesn't owe anyone to tell them that she got a BBL. She constructed this whole story, gave herself a disease, set up a camera, filmed an 8-minute video, and told this elaborate story just so some people on the internet wouldn't judge her for getting a bigger butt. I can understand not saying anything. I can understand not wanting people to know that you got surgery because people are very annoying when it comes to plastic surgery. I get it. I can understand saying I don't want to talk about it. I can understand saying nothing. But I cannot understand any of this. Well, according to her, this plan just kind of sparked in her head.
And this is where this idea or light bulb popped up in my head.
According to her, she got this whole scheme from the nurse.
I remember she was trying to wake me up and keep me in conversation just to make sure I'm good. And she's just talking to me and she's like, "So how long have you been anemic for?" And I was like, "Oh, since I can remember." And she's like, "You probably have sickle cell."
And she was explaining how she was in so much pain during or after the surgery, and she started freaking out because she didn't plan accordingly. She didn't have any video to be able to give to her audience who keep constantly asking, "Where's that quality content that we love?" And so she was kind of having an episode as to, what do I do? How do I explain? Needed to form a plan before they started getting suspicious and think that she got a BBL, because that's exactly what people think when an influencer stops posting every day. I don't know about you, that's what I think. Jenna Marbles obviously got a BBL. Duh.
I'm posting twice on my makeup channel, and then I had a vlog channel as well. I was posting vlogs on there, and I was just super.
So you had no idea at all?
No.
Usually people before they get surgery, they pre-film a bunch.
Exactly. So I
to
didn't
make it
think
seem
about
like they're
that.
not recovering from
Girl,
anything.
I did not think about that. I didn't think about it. I literally just went in, got the surgery.
So she had to throw them off by saying she had sickle cell. And it all makes complete sense when you think about it for about 2 milliseconds, because anything more than that, then the questions start coming in.
Third day is when I was finally coming back to life, and I remember looking at my DMs and messaging people being like, "How, where are you? Where have you been?" I hadn't posted on social media for those 3 days, and then I go into full panic mode. I'm like, okay. Holy. I cannot even get up or sit down to use the restroom. I can't do anything.
So you tell people you have sickle cell disease? You literally could have said absolutely nothing. I can understand the panic. I can understand the shoot. I didn't plan, but I can't understand the end resolution being I have sickle cell disease. It's a little dramatic and extra dramatic for her, and like just reduces my understanding, because when I heard this and everyone was covering it, it's all over TikTok. People are confused, people are hurt, people are angry. But when I first heard of this, I was like, okay, well, is she a fitness influencer? No. Does she sell a workout program? Nope. Talk about body positivity? Not at all. Does she talk about not getting any surgeries ever? Nope. I scrolled pretty deep in her TikTok, her Instagram. I didn't find anything like that. She just likes to show that she's beautiful and she likes to dance around and do makeup and people guessing what's in her mouth, I guess. Why even bring this, why make the whole lie is just very interesting. She either felt guilty or super sensitive about people thinking that she's not just naturally perfect. And I'm gonna go with that one. I don't know if I can find it because I went pretty deep into her TikTok while I was on the treadmill, and I'm not sure if I can find it again, but I will try because this is my job. But there was a few TikToks of people asking like, you need to show us your parents or your dad because you and all your siblings, like all her sisters, are perfect and you're beautiful. And she kind of plays it off and says, oh, it's genetics, and like shows her dad and like, oh, look, it's genetics.
Wow, Dad, you look good.
No.
And then I found another one of someone saying, you know, your skin doesn't look like that when you wake up. You have a filter. And she says, nope, absolutely not. And kind of shows how she wakes up.
Just woke up. But it's definitely jeans. And I get skincare routine. There's no filter on my skin. Okay, going back to sleep.
Now, I don't know if she's using a filter. I can usually never tell unless it's very apparent. Like, I can't tell if someone photoshopped their stuff slightly either. Like, it has to be very apparent and worked for me. But I thought that was very interesting that I found that super low on her profile. Like, clearly she's insecure about people knowing she got augmented back in the day, so much so that she lied. So if she lied about a whole butt thing, why wouldn't she lie about a filter? Or whatever she does to her face. But that it's maybe not her dad's genetics, maybe it's a little bit of help from a doctor, surgeon. And now, because she got caught in this lie, or she exposed herself, people are questioning everything she says, like her skin and her story time.
Trying to fight the guys, and I was just so sad. Because I'm like, they got him. I was like, that could have been me, and he wanted to save me. So
I question all her stories now. And that's the story of the woman who exposed herself on her own podcast, who's continuing to get exposed by her own sister. Oh yeah, we've got some good old family drama. And it's kind of gross if it's true. So her sister Destiny would go and get interviewed by Poncho Does It Better and tells everyone that her sister wanted to watch her and her boyfriend do the
Daisy wanted to see you and your man doing some sort of freakiness, no?
Yeah.
So is that true though, that Daisy really wanted to see you guys?
We can't. You need to bleep out these things. I already have my fucking tissue.
Oh yeah, your tissue. That's okay.
Yeah, that situation was true.
This is all alleged, and Daisy was absolutely pissed when it came out, went on her own podcast, and then decided to talk about it.
And I was just like, how could somebody be so selfish and kind of heartless? Because everyone knows how much this meant to me, and for her to kind of risk that or just like take some of the joy away, I just couldn't believe it, especially coming from her.
And nobody took Daisy's video follow-up well. Daisy is trying to sue her sister for posting her business on social media, but she's putting Destiny's business out there on a podcast? Make it make sense. I'm glad y'all starting to notice how sketchy this girl is. Salt been told us years ago. That's the girl that made that comment years ago and was told that she's being rude. They act like they're the Kardashians so bad. You know, I did get Kardashian vibes, but that is the story of the woman who lied about sickle cell disease when she had a BBL, and now she's suing her sister.
Now, did you guys see sickle cell Daisy Marquez is suing her sister because she wants to keep her silent? If you guys missed it, Daisy Marquez had her legal team reach out to her sister Destiny, and they said this: in case you missed our last email, please be advised that we represent the interests of Daisy Marquezita's sickle cell. We are attaching a cease and desist letter requesting that you cease all defamatory statements regarding our client. Ay, qué miedo!
But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any stories that you guys see and want me to talk about in closet commentary, let me know. But thank you for being here. It really means a lot to me, especially if you hit the subscribe button. And remember, always be real, be authentic, and always keep smiling. I'll see you guys next time. Are we done filming now? Good. I don't know how much longer I can take this. My God, it hurts. Ugh.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your ear.